Hello to all of you out there. I am RPM Nexus, and in today's video we are going to be talking about a very cheap smartwatch that I just previously bought from the Wish app. So stick around because I'm about to show you this really cool looking watch. Alright, as I mentioned just a few minutes ago, that we are going to be looking into a smartwatch that I previously bought from the Wish app. This thing is super cool, and you know, I've always wanted a smartwatch, you know, without having to break the bank with $400 or $500 on these more expensive watches out there. So I figured, you know what, let's hop on the Wish, let me see what I can find, and I found one, and this thing is absolutely awesome. It's got two different colors. It's got a black and it's got a white color, and it's all under 10 bucks, and that is cheap. Yes, I know it's a knockoff one, it's cheap, and you wouldn't expect much from a cheap piece of tech, but it's really cool. So far, I haven't had any issues with it. There's maybe a few minor details that has some issues with it, but it's not really that massive and noticeable if you're using it, because, you know, my job, I'm out in the field working, cutting grass, dirt, all that cool stuff. I don't need a really expensive watch just to do that. Granted, I went to Walmart and got a regular watch, but I wanted a smartwatch. So just in case my phone's close by, I could get my notifications and everything through the Bluetooth capability. So let's go ahead, let's hop into this watch preview and everything. Let me show you everything that you need to know about this particular watch before you decide to buy it. Okay, this is the smartwatch. This is the cheapest smartwatch I have found on the internet today. This is a really cool, really smart looking watch. I mean, it's flashy. It's not something where it's like outrageously expensive, you know, like the Apple watches or the Samsung watches where there's $600 to $700, if not more. And as you can tell, it comes with some really cool stuff. This is actually the back of the watch. I didn't want to like try to take the time and take it off, but you got the USB cable that actually comes with the watch. And believe it or not, it's actually compatible with the iOS and the Android system, so it's definitely, you can get it for the iPhone or the Android phones. And then as you can tell right here, whoop, got it upside down, but as you can tell, it's got the little camera there, which I really don't use it because it requires a memory card to take pictures or save stuff. It requires a memory card for like the internet. It requires a memory card for the Facebook and stuff like that. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. So if you do decide this, you want to definitely have a memory card. You could connect it to your Bluetooth to your phone, so you're able to get your notifications and stuff. But I recommend, if you want to go the next step further, is to go ahead and try to see how much it costs for a plan for the phone, not phone, but the watch, so that you can use it beside on the outside of the phone, because there is like a certain amount of feet that you will lose the frequency on the particular Bluetooth. I think it's at least 12 feet. I'm not too sure if it's any less than that, but I know the amount of steps I took was at least 12 feet away from where my phone was sitting in the truck. As you can tell, it is black. They do have more colors, but I think it's based on your country, which colors you have. I know right now on the Wish app for the USA, you have the black and white, then you have the pink, and then you have the red, and then you also have, I think, purple. I'm not too sure. But like I mentioned, this is the back of it, and right here is the battery. That is the speaker. And if you take it out just like this right here, you have the little card slots right here. The only thing that I'm not too sure, I think I should have read the instructions, is to see how to put the memory card inside here so that I can save my stuff. But I'm not looking for a memory card at the moment. I mean, I got some laying around the house. So the next step, we'll insert the battery, get it back up and running so that you guys can see the display. The display is actually pretty cool, and it's loud too. I mean, for the video watch, it's loud. Let's see. See how loud that is? That is super loud. And as you can tell, the time's reset, but once you connect it to your phone, it will like basically just give the correct time and everything. Right now it's connecting. So basically, the design is a circle design to it. Then it's got a 1.22 inch size screen, which is really cool. It's really flashy. I mean, you can, once it connects, we'll see. I mean, it's glitchy at times by moving it around and everything, but it's really cool. I mean, it's just smooth looking, and really there ain't much that's wrong with it besides the smaller things, you know, like the camera is not going to be as high resolution as all the others out there. Let's see if we can, let me get see, there's the SIM card right there. Let me find the camera so that you guys can see as you can tell, it's kind of glitchy on the touch, but as you can tell, there's the camera, and then you can see me just poking around my phone there doing the recording here. And then if you want to get out of it, you just hit that back. Oh, there we go. This right here is the home button, so you just click it, it'll go back to the home, then you click again, it'll turn it off. And then, I'm not too sure what this one is for. Let's see, I'm not too sure, let's see. Oh, it's the back. It's basically another back button. And then the size of the body, you got it by 44 by 12 millimeters, which is cool. And the casing on it is zinc alloy, which is super cool. The platform, which is the system and the processor and everything, is proprietary OS. And then the processor itself is MediaTek 6261D processor, which is really cool. It has 128 megabyte internal storage and RAM as well. So that's something to look forward to. SIM card as well, or GSM card, 850, 900, 1800, or 1900 megahertz, which is really cool. So you can definitely put a SIM card in this and you'll be able to use it like a regular phone. It has a nano toughened glass screen, which is really cool. Pedometer, heart rate monitor, motion sensor is super awesome. It has video player, sound recorder. It has all this really cool. So it has the microphone, and as I mentioned, there's only a few things that's a downfall to this. Like I said before, it's kind of glitchy as you're touching it, and if you kind of got big hands, it's going to be kind of iffy on that part. And then another thing is the Bluetooth notification app that you have to download in order to use the Bluetooth capability on this between the phone and the particular watch. And then the features, it has call and message notifications, calorie counter, distance counter, sedentary reminders, sleep monitoring, Q&Q, WeChat, and Facebook. That is super cool, and it works with multi-skins, so that's really cool. It is water resistant, but it's not like water resistance to the point where you want to go out and like, hey, I'm going to jump in the water with this or get in the bathtub with it. It's not that kind of water resistance. It's not waterproof, so keep that in mind. It's not waterproof. It is probably basically like a sweat proof or maybe the rain proof kind of deal, but it's not 100% water resistance like most of the cool technology that's out there now. So basically what I'm going to show you here, I have my newer cell phone right here, which is the Moto E5. There we go. And then we have the Bluetooth right here. We'll turn it on. And then it should sync up with the particular watch here, hopefully. If not, there it is. It's connecting. And it's connected right there. And then usually it prompts you, there goes Moto E5 Play connected, which is super cool. Sometimes it'll connect you with the Bluetooth notification thing, but to get the Bluetooth notification, this is the one you would need right here. This will give you all the accessibilities to everything on the watch. You know, like, see, it's got the speaker, it's got the display, it's got all this cool stuff that you can go with. It's just super cool that it has all these features to it. And then hit the back key, accessibility settings, SMS services. So that's super cool. So you'll definitely be able to get all your texts, your Facebook notifications, and all that really cool stuff that's on this. But in order to answer all that, you will need a SIM card or a SD card to do the checking of your Facebook stuff on your particular phone. See right here, come on, hit the, see, it requires a memory card. So that's definitely something to keep in mind, and that's one of the major downfalls to this, because you can't even access the browser without a memory card. So that's something to keep in mind when you go to purchase this particular watch. But as far as the quality on it, I like it. The display is really tough. So far, I mean, it's gone through a lot with my particular job. Oh, I'm putting it on backwards. We'll put that back right here. There it goes. Super easy. So for only $10, I can't go wrong with this, because but watch is definitely smart, and it'll do what you need it to do. So if you enjoy smartwatches, I recommend checking this out. I don't really have the links to it because, you know, I don't think Wish has affiliated links, but I would definitely just leave wish.com down below in the description so you'll be able to find it. And as well, if you don't mind, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, and I will see you guys later.